Hello everyone, I'm Cesar and I'm back with another video for PoE, and this one is a Spectral Shield Throw Raider. So this build is pretty popular this league because how Crucible interacts with the Emperor's Vigilance Shield. Now to play this build, I would say that you need 4 items so you can start playing it. The first one are the most expensive one is Ashes of the Stars, mainly because of the quality to all skill gems. Right? This amulet is around 27, 28, plus divines, depending on the role. And you want Vengeance Cascade as your anoint. The second item, Phantasmal Spectral Shield Throw. This is around 4 to 5 divines. You want Phantasmal because you get crit multi per 100 ES on your shield. And with Ashes, that raises from 20 to, depending on your role. I have 49, 29 quality, so I would get 49 crit multi per 100 ES. Then Seething Fury for the crit chance and crit multi per ES on the shield. And the fourth item, of course, Emperor's Vigilance Shield. Now, this shield has a very interesting interaction with Crucible. So baseline, this shield has around 350, 390 ES, depending on the role. But it has the unique modifier 1000 increased armor and energy shield. And with Crucible, we can get base energy shield. So that gets increased by the 1000. So you can get a very high energy shield number. This one has 500 ES, which is around 100 chaos, 1 divine, more or less. The shield that I currently have has 700 ES. It's around 10 divines, that's what I paid. And that is already very good. You can do a lot of content, you can have a very decent build with a shield like this. But the better shield that you have, the more damage that you will do. These shields can get up to 1000 ES, but those are quite expensive. But yeah, with this combo, for example, I do have 953 crit multi, which is pretty ridiculous. So that is why this combo is very strong. If you have like 1000 ES on your shield, you can get like 1200 crit multi. So yeah, the damage starts getting a bit crazy at that point. But of course, you don't really need that to play this build. With this shield, it's fine. Even with this one, it's still fine. So I'm playing this build on a Raider. You can play it on different ascendancies like Champion, Trickster, Deadeye. In the case of the Raider, we get easy access to Suppression, easy access to Element Avoidance, Exposure, and also an extra Frenzy charge with some nice stats per Frenzy, like evasion, attack speed, and attack damage. All of our evasion is converted to armor with iron reflexes. Then you also want to get 100% physical damage converted to cold damage. So to do that, we get 40% from the cold mastery. I also have 50% on my gloves, 20 with the Eldritch implicit. You can get higher but more expensive. You will need the Orbs of Conflict. And 30% from the Betrayal modifier, physical converted to cold. So that is 90, or 91 in this case. I have the missing 10 from my ring, with the Delve modifier, 10% conversion. Other ways of getting conversion, also you can get it on the Watcher's Eye, with the Hatred conversion mod. And you can get it on your sword, Crucible 3 as well. For example, they have physical converted to lightning, but you can also get it converted to cold. And you can even get up to 25%. So yeah, that is another option. For your sword, look for Fizz as extra cold and as extra fire. Crit multi, you can also look for cold pen. If you have an open prefix, you can craft cold damage. If you have an open suffix, you can craft chance to deal double damage as well. Then you also want to get 100% chance to crit. So we get some crit on the passive tree as well. Here as well. I have attack crit on my body armor. And you also might want to generate power charges somehow. What I did is generate power charges using Herald of Ice with increased critical strikes. So Herald of Ice cannot crit by itself. If you want it to crit, you need to link it to increase critical strikes. And also linked to power charge on crit, we get power charges every time you crit with Herald of Ice. I have around, well, with the Diamond Flask up, I have around 10% crit chance with Herald of Ice. And also, you don't necessarily need the Diamond Flask, you can use a Bottled Faith, which is more damage, but I personally don't like Bottled Faith too much. So I went with the Diamond Flask with attack speed. Another way of getting the power charges is on the body armor. Instead of the increase effect of auras, you would get power charge on hit. That is much easier. But the aura effect is super nice since we're running so many offensive auras. Herald of Ice, Herald of Purity, Hatred, and Precision. And also getting a strength and intelligence might be a little bit difficult in this build. For the strength, what you can do is use a lethal pride. So the small nodes, all of them give strength, which will fix the strength problem. And you can also get double damage, intimidate. I have 2 double damage mods, and also intimidate on hit, which is nice. For the intelligence, you will probably want an intelligence roll on one of your rings, which I don't have. So I'm currently struggling on intelligence. You can also get it on the Crucible passive tree in either your sword or your shield as well, which would be nice. I have strength in mine. I wish it was intelligence. But yes, that is the build. Upgrades will be in the PoE, which is in the description as usual in the notes section, and other extra information there as well. Alright? Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care. Bye.